be so disappointed. Bet you'd get it too one time.
Okay, good morning and welcome to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners on this 10th day of September 2019. And on my left is Commissioner Deb Shore and Commissioner Sean Flowerday and Vice Chair also. And then on my right we have Commissioner Krista Yoakum and Commissioner Rick Vest. And I am Commissioner Roma Amundson and Chair of the Board. And will you join with me please in saying the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, and thank you so very much. And Mr. Clerk, will you begin the agenda?
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk's staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approval of the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2019.
I move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 2 are claims. Approval of all claims processed through September 10th, 2019.
Move approval.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 3 are consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there is an exception, these items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of grant contracts with Clyde Malone Community Center for the following programs: Leadership Academy for young women and Leadership Academy for young men. Amendments to the following grant contracts: C-17-108 with Houses of Hope, doing business as Touchtone for the Family Treatment Drug Court Program. C-16-725 with the University of Nebraska-Lincoln for the Family Treatment Drug Court Program. Second grant contract addendum to C-19-341 with Heartland Bike Share. Amendments to the following county contracts: C-18-583 with Star Images Supply, Inc. for annual supply Lexmark toner cartridges. C-15-95 with Nico Security for annual requirements providing fire alarm and security monitoring services. C-17-768 with Midwest Services and Sales Company for annual supply grater blades. C-17-645 with AOI for the annual supply of workstations and accessories. C-17-646 with Office Interiors and Designs, Inc. for the annual supply of workstations and accessories. C-18-459 with Maxwell Products, Inc. for annual supply asphaltic joint sealant. Second Amendment to County Contract C-19-243 with Great Plains Appraisal Company for referee coordinator services. Received and placed on file the following reports for August 2019. County Clerk, County Assessor, Register of Deeds, Clerk of the District Court, and Records and Information Management.
I move approval.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the consent items. Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Yes.
Vest, Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next is number 4, new business. 4A is a special designated license application from Ken's Liquor, Inc. for an event at Prairie Creek Inn, 2400 South 148th Street, Walton, Nebraska, on October 12th, 2019.
Move approval. I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. B is an appointment of Brian Wirtz and Rick Dickey and a reappointment of Phil Nally to the Lincoln Lancaster County Air Pollution Advisory Board with all terms expiring on September 1st, 2022.
Move approval.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4C is a reappointment of Christy Joy to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission for a term to expire August 24th, 2025.
Move approval?
Second.
Have a motion and a second of approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. D is an appointment of Stephanie Jarrett and Jasmine Kingsley for terms expiring April 15th, 2021, and Stacy Bleicher for a term expiring April 15th, 2022, to the Lincoln Lancaster County Board of Health.
I move approval of these appointments.
Second.
Have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. E is a recommendation from the Personnel Policy Board to request amendments to the following, and this has been asked to be delayed.
Okay, I will need a motion from the board to delay this for 1 week.
I move that we delay a vote on this for 1 week.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second for delay. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4F, again, has been requested to be held.
I move that we delay a vote on this issue for 1 week.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second for, to delay this. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4G is a lease agreement between Lancaster County as lessee and the City of Lincoln as lessor for office space and facilities for adult probation located at 901 West Bond Street in Lincoln, Nebraska. The lease term is September 1st, 2019 through August 31st, 2020.
Move approval.
Second.
Have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. H is an agreement with Great Plains Appraisal Company for qualified professional appraisal services to assist the county assessor's office in performing appraisal functions necessary to process the Tax Equalization and Review Commission appeals for the 2019-2021 tax years. The total compensation for services shall not exceed $200,000 for each calendar year.
Move approval. I'll second.
We have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. I is an agreement with Region 5 Systems for emergency protective custody services at the Mental Health Crisis Center. Region 5 will enter into separate agreements with the referring counties who will send acutely mentally ill individuals to Lancaster County. The county will be paid $208 per individual per day. The term of the agreement is July 1st, 2019 to June 30th, 2020.
I have a question on this one. I had believed the amount was going to be $214 a day. Krista, do you have any knowledge on that or anything?
I might have it in notes, but not in my head with me.
Because I know in my very brief stint on the Region 5 Governing Board, the bridge needed it to be $214 a day in order to cover their operating costs. I know this isn't with the bridge, but Region 5 at the time, when we took that vote, was talking about if it was going to be $214 for one, then it needed to be $214 for everybody across the board. I'm fine with $208. I'm going to vote for this. I don't have any problems here. I just want to make sure that the bridge is getting what they need to be able to stay afloat. But apparently,
Is this one we should wait and check
Yeah, I
out?
just was wondering, do
And
we,
is there harm if we delay it?
I have
Doesn't need to be done
I don't have
today.
any idea. When does the?
Well, the agreement's from July 1st to June 30th. so
Yeah, it's already.
I'm just saying.
We move quickly.
I mean,
I have no idea about the 214, but I do know it was lower than that. I believe it was one something, and it was bumped up to 208. They have not signed yet, but I'm pretty sure this agreement came from them. But if you want me to look into it, I can get in contact with Scott and see what the discussions were and if it was supposed to be 208.
Do you want to delay it?
I'm going to say we should just go ahead and pass this now, because really my question is fundamentally about the bridge and not about the mental health crisis
Okay.
center.
Okay.
No one has told me that 208 is unacceptable for MHCC,
Right.
so I'm okay with it. My question was really just, in that meeting like 3 months ago that we had that, they were concerned about not paying two separate rates. Really, my concern is just making sure that the bridge gets what they need to cover their
Okay.
costs. But that's a separate issue. I think we can move ahead with this. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
And there is a separate contract, but
Right.
with all three of them, there's, the three-way contract, and then there's this one. So it might be,
So this might be this is for the other counties that send people
Yes.
to our crisis center.
Correct.
And the agreement you're talking about is kind of that triage agreement between the bridge and us
and the crisis, and Region 5, yeah.
and Region 5.
But it was setting the price for other counties as well, because other counties had to pay 214 as well when we had that conversation. Let's go ahead and move forward with this, because this isn't the bridge, but that's my
Okay.
primary concern. So I'll go ahead and move approval.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4J is a contract between Joseph Higgins, Ph.D., and Lancaster County on behalf of the Lancaster County Mental Health Crisis Center for qualified mental health services. The services will be provided at the rate of $79 per hour for a maximum of 320 hours per year. The term of the contract is October 9th, 2019 through October 10th, 2020.
Move approval?
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. K are recommendations from the purchasing agent and the county engineer to award and execute purchase orders to Sid Dillon Ford, Inc. for the following: 2 one-ton diesel regular cab 4x4 wheel pickup trucks. The total amount is $89,549. And 2 one-ton E85 regular cab 4x4 single rear wheel pickup truck. The total amount is $76,512.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer, and
Bud Geislinger, I'm Assistant Highway Superintendent for Lancaster County. What these trucks are is they're gonna, 4 pickups to replace 4 in our aging fleet that are ranging anywhere from a 92 to a 97 with 200,000 plus miles. The diesels are gonna allow our maintenance crews so we can pull our heavy gooseneck trailers. The 1-ton gas burners, we're looking at that as being able to either pull the smaller trailers, but they also will be able to pull the heavy trailers on a not daily basis.
Right,
So it's
right.
gonna give
As
us
needed, yeah.
the flexibility to keep the crews going without any interruption of our asphalt maintenance.
Well, I would think that with the 1992 up to through 1997, county has gotten good use out of those vehicles.
Yes.
So
we've
you
used them
probably
up.
need these.
I will move approval.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next is number 5, public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
I move we adjourn.
Oh, can I do announcements first?
Oh, sure.
If you
We were record-breaking pace. I was,
Anxious.
She has 17 in the pool.
The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, September 12th, 2019 at 8:30 a.m. in the Bill Luxford Studio of the county's city building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, September 17, 2019, at 9 a.m. in Room 112 of the County City Building, with the Board of Equalization immediately following. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City for the rebroadcast schedule. Visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
Okay, and thank you. And I would like to just take a moment. We have a special person with us today. Danielle, would you like to come forward? And you are our new administrative secretary, assistant, I guess it would be. And would you just like to come forward and say a little bit about yourself, where you came from?
If not, we can.
It's
ask
only just the
questions.
5 of us.
It's just the 5 of us, yeah. But you are on TV.
And whether you want to or not, we're just going to do this to you, so.
Yeah, so it's my second day, and most recently I was at the State of Nebraska Department of Agriculture. I spent 20-plus years in utility, retail, and wholesale, gas primarily, but electric also. Lots of years in administrative services and such.
Okay. Well, Danielle, we're very happy to have you here. Thank you so much, and we look forward to a smoothly running office.
Thank you. Nice
Glad to
meet
have you with us.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. All right.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All right. We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.